Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rock and Metal Reviews. My name is John, and today I'm going to be making a list of 10 metal albums from the year 1982. I've done previous years. You can look for those videos on my channel. I actually did 1980 and I did 81. Now I'm on 82, so let me not waste any time. Okay, the first album I'm going to talk about is The Number of the Beast. This is by Iron Maiden. This one came out in 1982. Also the first album with Bruce Dickinson. I mean, this is an awesome album. We got the title track, is a great song. Run to the Hills. You know, Hallowed Be Thy Name, that's a live staple. Now the thing with Number of the Beast, I think this is probably the best album to recommend to somebody who doesn't really know the band. I mean, it's a great starter album just to get to know Iron Maiden. You know, many people might put this as their favorite. You know, usually the first 5 Bruce Dickinson albums are usually somebody's favorite. But I think Number of the Beast, it's probably like the best album to recommend to somebody. Now, the same thing for my number 2 pick, Screaming for Vengeance by Judas Priest. So we got Electric Eye. You've got Another Thing Coming. You got the title track. This is a great album. I mean, my favorite Judas Priest album is Painkiller, but Painkiller is kind of like its own thing. You know, Screaming for Vengeance, it's more like representative of the Judas Priest sound. So that's why I think this will be another good recommendation for somebody who's really unfamiliar with the band. My number 3 pick is Creatures of the Night by Kiss. So this is their metal album, probably their heaviest album. We have I Love It Loud. We have a power ballad, I Still Love You. A nice deep cut War Machine. It has a really cool like Black Sabbath-y riff on that one. Now on the cover you see them with the makeup. Ace Frehley didn't really play much. It was mostly Vinnie Vincent. I remember when I bought the CD, there was like an alternate cover with them, like without the makeup. That was the one I had. But this is still an awesome album. My number 4 pick is Iron Fist by Motorhead. You know, Motorhead, they're kind of like AC/DC. You know, you always know what you're getting. You kind of put out the same album, but you know, their fans, they love every one of them. This is the last album of the classic lineup with Lemmy, Clark, and Taylor. It's a heavy album. You know, Iron Fist, the title track, definitely a great, you know, first track. Number 5 is Accept, Restless and Wild. Now we're all still waiting for the new Accept album to come out, but I think this is an important album. It came before Balls to the Wall, which is probably their most popular one, but I feel this one is important because it has the track Fast as a Shark. Fast as a Shark can be considered, you know, maybe the first thrash song ever. It came out a year before Metallica's Kill 'Em All. It's a heavy album, you know, they really picked up the speed on this one and went really heavy with it. Okay, my next album is Anvil, Metal on Metal. Now this is a band, they've been around, I guess like 40 years or 41 years it is now. They're such a consistent band. I mean, they put out an album pretty much like every 2, maybe 3 years. They never hit it big. You know, there's been a documentary on this and everything. But their album, Metal on Metal, such a heavy album. The title track, Metal on Metal, that's another like pre-thrash album. Other good ones are Mothra, we got. March of the Crabs, that's an instrumental. That's a really good track there. And Tag Team, that's a good one there. After that is Scorpions with Blackout. So this one I don't really need to put up a thumbnail, so you can see right there my little artwork. Because not only is it my favorite Scorpions album, I'm going to put up a thumbnail anyway, but it is my favorite Scorpions album plus my favorite cover. I mean, we have Can't Live Without You, No One Like You, You Give Me All I Need. I mean, this almost plays like a greatest hits album. Definitely my favorite of them out of all their discography. The next album is Manowar's Battle Hymns. This is, you know, an awesome album. Manowar, this is more of like straightforward heavy metal. They do delve into like that, like Conan the Barbarian kind of fantasy lyrics. They did that more in like Kings of Metal later on, but this is a very solid album. You know, it's that like traditional, straightforward heavy metal. So definitely this is really a great album. Number 9, I've talked about this band so many times. I'm such a fan, but Twisted Sister, Under the Blade. I mean, we got Sin After Sin, Destroyer, Shoot 'Em Down. This album, it's probably maybe their heaviest, straightforward heavy metal. And, you know, it definitely put them on the map. I think it's one of the best because it has a lot of their songs that were from their club days, because Twisted Sister played a lot of live shows like throughout like the mid 70s to the 80s. A lot of people probably don't know that, but they worked hard to get big, and this is one of their best. And my last one I'm going to talk about is a live album. Now, I usually don't talk about live albums on these types of videos, but it is Speak of the Devil by Ozzy Osbourne. For those of you who live in the UK, the title was Talk of the Devil, because that's like the appropriate idiom in British English. But Speak of the Devil is a live album by Ozzy Osbourne. It has covers of Black Sabbath songs like Snowblind and, you know, all the big ones, you know, War Pigs. So Ozzy Osbourne put out an album. I remember I had this one when I was a kid. Ozzy Osbourne like spitting up some kind of like red jello. It was kind of weird, but it kind of like scared me as a kid. Black Sabbath also put out an album with Dio singing Sabbath songs that same year called Live Evil. That's just an honorable mention. I'll add that too. But this is a really great live album by Ozzy Osbourne. So those are my 10. All right, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment section any other albums that you think I should mention. You know, maybe some I missed or anything like that. So let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe. Check out some of the other videos I have available. You know, I'm gonna like link them, I guess that way over there. And please like, subscribe, comment, and all of that. You know, help support my channel. So I will see you in the next one.